Hello, hello, hello. I got a question for you.
Well, right off the bat, I like that.
If you could enter a time machine, which time period would you go back to and why?
God damn. Probably. What happened? No, wait. 9/11 was in what? 2011, right? 2001.
You want to go back to 9/11?
No. I'm thinking like where the least worst events happened in the world and travel to that time.
I feel like every time period there was an event. There's got to be something.
You think? Let's go.
What was in the 70s or 80s?
Right?
We're probably so off, and the people.
All right, yeah. I want to search this up. What event happened in 1970s?
I would probably want to go back to the 80s, 70s or 80s. That's really fascinating, Tanner.
All right, nothing really happened in the 1970s. The Watergate scandal. You know what that is?
Nope.
All right, let me inform you.
Okay.
Probably the 80s.
80s?
Did you say 80s?
Yeah, I said 70s or 80s.
Yeah, 80s is better.
Because, I don't know, I feel like everything was super safe.
Why?
No phones.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
No, just elaborate.
All right.
Why the 80s?
All right, here.
What's the magical era? Like, why is
70s and 80s because...
But you had to pick one, 70s or 80s?
70s. Because, first of all, there were no phones. And because there were no phones, that's why I feel like things were a lot more safe. And I say that because you're not really getting your feelings hurt by seeing other people's lives out there and comparing yourself. So people's mental health aren't as bad, and they're not shooting up schools or fucking depressed. Or I feel like you could, and plus there were no phones, so you're forced to trust your kids. You're forced to trust people more because you're not seeing what's going on in their lives 24/7.
And you're forced to socialize.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's a valid point. I would have to agree. Go back to the 80s.
Yeah.
I would say 80s. You made valid points. I mean, I could argue maybe the 2000s. Is 2000 like what we're in now? Is that considered the 2000s or no?
I wouldn't say. I would say it's considered the 2020s.
That's so weird.
It's weird, right?
2020s, the 2010s.
2010s.
That's wild.
Never said the 2020s.
I know.
Yeah.
You only hear like the 80s, the 90s, the 70s.
Yeah.
That's weird.
2010s was my childhood. And then
when we go back, are we the age we're at now? The time we go back to the period?
That's a good question.
Because that would depend on a lot of things. I would say if I was my age, I'd say I want to be in high school in the 80s.
In high school in the 80s?
Yeah.
It seems like such a fun time.
It does.
Would you be a bully?
Would I be a bully? No.
Here.
Oh, because like in the 80s, they had like the groups.
I mean, we see that in the movies.
Yeah. You think that's true?
I mean, what are your thoughts about bullying?
Unacceptable.
Really?
Unless if it's your brother, you can bully. But no, like if I don't know you, I'm not going to bully you. I'm not going to say anything mean to you.
You think there should be no bullying in the world?
No. Okay, well, bullying's a very harsh term to use.
Mm-hmm.
We know each other, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say bullying, but like messing around with me. Yeah. I wouldn't mind that. Like I say, you can mess around with your friends or people you know, but not a stranger. Like I would not go to some random kid and what does a bully even do? Just call him a name or like pick on him? I wouldn't do that. That shows that you have no respect for anyone else.
Yeah.
There's no like there's a fine line. Like, okay, you can do it to your friends because that's your friend and you're messing around and he knows it's a joke. But if you do it to some random kid, he doesn't know you're joking around and you don't even know the kid. And you have no idea what's going on in their life and how you could affect them badly onto maybe committing suicide or doing something way worse or just not making them happy.
So you would want to go back to...
I think back then there was bullying.
There was.
I feel like now generations now, no one bullies. But
I agree.
Or
I think they bully, but it's more
online,
modern bullying. Yeah, cyberbullying.
True. Myself, I've never witnessed in like my school years like someone being bullied or getting bullied.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been bullied in middle school before.
Really?
In middle school.
Do you want to touch on that?
Not really.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Lower school a little bit. No. But I don't know. I was a pussy. I would go to the bathroom and just fucking like call my mommy, call my mom, and just I'd be crying and be like, dude, I want to leave. I want to leave.
Bro, I was the same when I was a kid. Bro, when I was going to elementary school, when you first leave your parents, I would not let go of my mom.
Nah, but it was just because I was being bullied. That's why it was me. Oh. Wasn't a pussy like you.
Yeah, you just yeah, it's because I didn't want to leave, bro. Like,
yeah,
that's crazy. As a boy, or I don't know if it goes to girls either, but as a boy, you have such a strong connection with your mom. Or I don't know if I don't know. It depends on the person. Maybe you have a strong one with your dad or with your mom. But I feel like, as for like guys, they just have a strong connection with their mom than their father. I don't know if that applies to you.
Do you think that goes into your relationship with girls? You become a protector.
Yeah, it goes into it. Having a good, healthy relationship with your parents or your mom shows that, because you care for your mom, you love her, you want to protect her, you want to make sure everything's, she's okay and all like matters, she's taken care of.
The biggest thing that we want to do to our parents is show them that we want them to be proud of us.
I wouldn't even say, yeah, that's a big thing. Yeah. I wouldn't even say that. Also, for me, I just want to give back to them because they've given us so much in our lives. They gave us birth. They gave us bro, your parents are there for every little thing you need. You call your mom, can you help me with this? Boom. There, helps you out. Like I haven't been a good kid. I'll admit that. Sometimes, I don't do the right thing or I don't say that I love you at the right time. It happens. And I want to work on that. It's like real stuff. No, but parents are amazing. Everyone should say I love you to their mother, no matter what, no matter how angry you are, no matter how much they get you mad or on their nerves, you should always say it. Because that means so much more to them than you realize. It's insane.
I totally agree. Do you think that you'll ever love a significant other more than you love your mother?
I don't think so.
Never?
Probably in the future. Probably when I get kids, I'll understand the love that they had for me, and that correlate to my kids, the love I have for them.
So I feel like if I ever had kids, they would be literally my life. If anything happened to them, I'd just be broken. I protect them with my life.
You know what I find funny? All right, I'm gonna ask you a question. If you would you take a bullet for your mom?
Yes.
Yeah, and the thing is, when you ask the parent that, they would take the bullet for you. Isn't that funny?
What's funny?
I'm not saying it's funny, but it's like you want to protect your mom and they want to protect you. If you
because I respect them.
Yeah, but if you had to choose between you and your mom having to go away, you would choose you, right? Yeah. You wouldn't choose your mom.
No.
And she would choose you.
I know my parents, and they would convince me that they should be the one to go.
Yeah.
Because they're like, we've given you everything. We're already older.
Yeah. You are your parents' greatest accomplishment.
Yeah.
I just always I don't know, those situations, you having brothers, right? It's like, give up a brother, give up your mom. Which one would you do? You know how?
I mean, I got 3 brothers. I got 1 mom. Probably give up a brother. No, if I had 3 moms, then it'd be a
whole situation. Now, let's say you had 1 brother though.
1 brother, 1 mom.
Yeah, give up 1 brother.
How close am I with my brother? My brother's right now.
Yeah,
I'll probably.
The thing is, does it matter?
What about you? What would you do? I give up a brother.
Listen, logically speaking, I would say mom, right? Because my brother has more lives, more years to live than my mom, and he has a whole entire life to go through. But emotionally, if I wasn't really thinking, I'd probably say I wouldn't say.
Right now, you say your brother.
Yeah, I would say brother. Yeah. Because I have to think logically though. You can't I know emotionally you want to say mom, but you have to think who.
It's a crazy question though.
It is, isn't it? It's
I don't even want to think about it.
No, you get through debates in your head. Okay, if I do this, what would happen? This, that.
them. I took the vitamins. I already feel a little bit better.
That's good.
No, I don't.
That's even better.
Nah, I'm joking. A little bit.
Yeah. Vitamins do that. I wonder how vitamins work. We gotta interview like a doctor, just like explaining like how stuff works.
We still won't understand shit.
That's so true.
Like, yeah, tell me more. Expand on that.
Yeah. So how do the vitamins work? They start like saying a whole entire speech.
Oh my God. One of our podcasts from a couple of weeks ago, you said something, and then you totally fucked up the sentence, and I started laughing. You said the humans, and I just started laughing. I'll show you the clip when we're done. It was so fucking funny.
I be messing up when I speak sometimes. No, but yeah, you never answered my question though.
What?
Mom or brother?
I did answer.
Oh, you said brother.
I said right now, probably brother.
That's cool. Oh, that's not cool. That's very bad.
Yeah, I think.
No, it's interesting take. I wonder what do you guys
My brothers would say the same thing.
You think? Really?
Yeah. I mean, I think of it as my mom's given me everything. What have my brothers given me?
Bullying?
No, they're not bullying. They're great people, but just at the end of the day, my mom's given me more.
True. Nah, you're not wrong. But then that comes then relationships play a big part into like that decision. Like how good is the relationship between you and your brother compared to you and your mom? You know, but that's too much stuff to get into. No, but
do you think that your past life has to do with your relationship, your romance relationships? When you want to date someone, does your past self or decisions you made before impact that relationship?
Okay. Yeah. I would say so. But I feel like when it comes to dating someone, like you never know. Like you can't choose like, okay, I'm going to start dating people now. I feel like it happens naturally. I'd rather it happen naturally than choosing. I didn't even answer your question, right?
No. My question is, let's say you had a really bad past. Your dad cheated on your mom.
Okay,
all that shit's going on, and you want to have a relationship with a girl, and it's so hard trusting her because of your life that you lived.
Personally, I mean, I would say yes, but I haven't gone through an experience where I've had like bad relationships with anyone. Okay, maybe my ex a little bit, but other than that,
yeah. Will that relationship affect your other relationships?
I would say because
it could affect in a good or in a bad way.
I would say not really. I'm not gonna lie. Like I know this is bad, but I kind of forgot about my like past relationship. Like I really don't remember it as well.
Yeah.
As I used to like when I was in it. But no, I think from my past relationship, I'll just take the good times and I'll just, I'll always remember the bad times, not the bad times, but like the stuff where like, we both messed up on something and I'll implement that into the new one. Yeah, I don't think it would.
Because there's things from my past relationship that I see. I'm like, I don't want to take that with me. I don't want to keep that for my next relationships. But then there's stuff that I see. I'm like, wow, I could really do better. There's stuff that I learned from that I'll do better next time.
No, I feel that, bro. Like once you get out of a relationship and you like take time to heal and to like learn about yourself, you realize like, wow, there's so much more I could have done, but I didn't do it because I either got too comfortable in the relationship or
your anger took over.
Yeah.
That's with me.
Well, okay, not anger for me.
I'll explain it after.
I really don't get angry like that.
No, it's because, like you were saying, after you grow, you realize you really start to think about that past relationship, and you learn from it at the end of the day. But it takes a while for all the blurriness from the relationship to become clear, and you learn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with me, my anger for that person just fucks up me learning. I get so, I don't know. I feel like I'm so reactive, and you can't learn when you're reactive. You have to be proactive. You have to really sit and think about it.
Would you? All right, and it's gonna be like a little sensitive question. Is there anyone that if you could go back to, talk to them again?
Does it matter who?
No, it doesn't matter
who. If I could go back to and talk to someone, I would probably, I don't know, there'd probably be a couple people that I feel like my ego got the best of me. I wasn't the nicest person. I wasn't the best person that I could be. And now they portray me as someone I'm not. And and I would want to show them that I'm not a bad person. I'm a nice person.
Like, but you want a second chance with that?
I wouldn't say a second chance. It's my own fault. I learned from it, and I learned not to be greedy, not to let my ego take over, because I hurt people. I hurt a lot of people because myself got the best of myself.
Yeah, I feel that. That's happened to me before. Like, people have this image of me that it shouldn't be in their head because I've made a mistake. Yeah. We all make mistakes, but once you make that mistake, those people will just keep it with them forever. Like, a first impression really is like something that you should take more serious when you talk to people or see people, because you don't want to leave them with like that mark. But now that you're a changed person, like, I don't see the point of going back to them once you change. You could, but depends on how bad it was, just to make amends, because I feel making amends is a good thing to do.
Have you made amends with the people that you faulted?
Some yes, some no. I don't think I'm ready to make, like, I don't think I'm at that point yet where I could go back to make amends to them.
Yeah.
Without like anything happening.
What do you mean?
Nah, just leave it at that.
All right. But what I hate is when people judge someone before even meeting them. Let's say we're talking about, let's throw a name out there. What's a weird name?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. So Jeffrey. And I tell you how much I hate fucking Jeffrey. And you meet Jeffrey, he's the nicest guy. But you hear all this bad shit about him. Why would you judge him off what somebody else told you? Like, you meet him yourself and you talk to him. So I hate when people judge me before even meeting me. They're like, I heard you were this, I heard you were that. Like, have you ever spoken to me?
Yeah.
Do you know who I am? Every person has a different story because everybody gets a different you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Everyone does get a different you.
So that's my rule in life. When I meet someone, no matter what I hear, I don't judge them. I give them a fresh, clean slate, and I talk to them. And if they fault me, they hurt me. That's it.
Another question I wanted to ask is, do you have any regret in your life? Or
no? You guys asked me this question before. I said I have
zero
regrets. Or no? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I have zero regrets, because if I regretted anything, I wouldn't learn from it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that anybody should ever regret anything, because everything happens for a reason, and you learn from every mistake and every good thing you do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you have any regrets?
No. I feel like I do, but I want to say no.
Yeah.
Because what you said was true. Everything happens for a reason. And you are someone who can take control of your own action. And let's say something happened that's not out of your hands. It was your fault. I mean, you can't, you'll learn from that, and then you can implement that next time. Like, don't get too angry, or don't, because something that happens to me a lot is like, sometimes, I know this is so stupid, but I wake up early. When I get woken up early to walk the dogs, like, let's say last night I fell asleep at like 2, wake up early, walk the dogs. I'm so mad. Generally, I'm so pissed out of my mind. I'm pissed off. Like, I go walk them, they smell something, just yank the collar. I'm like, get over here, right? Like, genuinely, it gets me mad. And then when we get back to the house and I look at them, they're just happy, wagging their tail. I'm like, wow, damn.
I'm a dick.
Yeah, genuinely, I'm a dick for doing that. Yeah, that's something I need to work on. Just like,
dogs are the happiest creatures.
I know.
Bro.
You do something wrong to them, it's like, wow, I feel so bad.
I know.
I feel like dogs help you reflect how you are as a human being sometimes.
I agree. They're creatures that are always by your side.
And they're always happy no matter what. Like you can,
unless you fuck with their bone.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. You could hit your dog, still be wagging its tail and just looking at you, just taunting the fuck out of you.
How long ago you get a haircut?
Huh?
How long ago did you get your haircut?
Oh yeah, no. Yesterday, actually.
I got mine like 2 days ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
For the viewers, Lucas and I are growing out our mustaches. Mine's, I guess I'm a late grower. He's already...
Oh my god, you can't even see mine on this, bro. I went into work today, right? And one of my coworkers comes up to me. It's like, "You're going out the pervy stash, aren't you?" I'm like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, you look like a pedo with it.
I know. He's calling me about.
I look like a. What I look like.
You get into the pedo stage.
Yeah.
Once it gets thicker and you shave this, oof. I mean, I have glasses, bro. Doesn't every pedophile have glasses?
No, I feel like a real pedo's got contacts.
I don't want to look like a pedo, but I'm doing it for Utah, bro.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you're doing it for me.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
And Utah.
No, I was actually close to shaving it off, and then I get a call from you. It's like, don't shave it.
You saw my snap, right? Yeah. I mean, yo, if before going to Utah, for some reason, just it disappears.
Nah, that Luke and them they're all gonna be cold, but me and you we're gonna have a little fuzz to warm us up.
You think Mormons like stashes or what?
I don't know. Why?
I don't know. We're going to Utah. A lot of Mormons over there now.
Yeah.
You know what I found out?
What are you planning on doing?
Showing off the stash.
Showing off the stash. But what's your biggest takeaway from this episode? Talked about a lot.
Text your mom right now that you love her.
It's a good takeaway.
Just say I love you more to your mother, and watch the smile on her face rise.
She just says, "Get back to fucking." Nah, but if you say that, if you say "I love you" to your mom, they'll be like, "What?"
Exactly.
They get confused because you don't.
I've seen those videos, bro. Like they call, like the kid calls their mom or dad, says, "I love you," and the parents don't even know how to react.
Yeah,
that's how they don't get "I love you."
My mom's mad at me. I just go, "I love you, mom." She gets mad.
Yeah, I'm doing that one too.
My biggest takeaway from this podcast is no regrets. You learn from every single thing you do, and everything happens for a reason. Even if it doesn't look that good right now, it will look good down the road.
God damn, that was good.
Yeah.
Jeez. I had some tears coming out of that one, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, I'm gonna start crying.
Peace, guys.